The European Central Bank has cut its interest rate by a quarter of a percentage point to 3%. This is its fourth interest rate cut of the year following the ECB's final policy meeting for 2024. The move comes as inflation continues to moderate across the Eurozone. I'm joined now by Daragh Cassidy, Head of Communications at bonkers.ie. Daragh, how will today's rate cut impact on people's borrowing and saving?
Well, it's good news if you're a borrower, not so great news if you're a saver. We're likely to see mortgage rates now continue to ease. Tracker customers obviously will benefit almost immediately, so they'll be happy. There are, though, losers to falling interest rates, and I think sometimes we forget about that. So savings rates are likely to start falling. Irish households have around 160 billion resting on deposit at the moment, according to the central bank, but the majority of the money is still in accounts that pay little to no interest. So I'd be saying to anyone who is watching or who's listening and who has savings, those rates at the moment of maybe 3 to 3.5% that are available, they're not going to be around much longer. So if you have savings, do something with them now.
And how will this affect economic growth? Will we see these cuts going into 2025?
I think we will. I mean, the main ECB rate, the deposit rate, is now at 3%. That's likely to go potentially as low as 2% next year, maybe even lower, particularly if inflation remains where it is. The aim is that it will boost economic growth, particularly in Germany and France. The problem, of course, is that Ireland isn't Germany and France. We arguably don't need a boost to economic growth at the moment. So I think there will be a fear, maybe as we go into next year, that the rates that we have aren't appropriate for the Irish economy. And of course, falling interest rates and falling mortgage rates are going to add further fuel to the property market. We recently had the ESRI saying it felt property prices were potentially 10% overvalued. So that's not going to be good news either. So there's winners and losers.
OK, thank you, Daragh Cassidy, Head of Communications at bonkers.ie.